we got some real high expectations, and hopefully we can execute. And this team, we can be great. We can be real great. Starting with the pitching and the back end of the bullpen, we picked up some guys in the offseason. And then the hitters, we're coming back as sophomores. Most of the guys played as freshmen, and we have a better idea of the strike zone. We have a better idea of putting it in play, less strikeouts, and we're just going to get the numbers up, I'd say.
I mean, we've talked as a team about just getting better than we have been the last 3 years. We win 20 games 2 of our first 3 years, and we think we can win more than that. In the conference, we think if things go well, we'll have the opportunity to be competing at the upper echelon, which is the ultimate goal. And the ultimate goal is to win the American East Tournament.
It may be cold and snowy. We may be in winter's grip. But baseball season really is just a couple of weeks away. This is the final year of the 4-year transition to full Division I status for UMass Lowell Athletics. And one thing that the first 3 years has made absolutely clear is that this baseball program belongs. It has met the challenges head-on. It is ready for whatever is next.
We think we've done things the right way, played a lot of young guys last year to give them experience for this opportunity for this year. And then next year, those guys will be juniors, which is kind of following along on our plan. We've got a lot of guys that had a couple hundred ABs last year, and when you start 6, 7 freshmen at a time, you're throwing them into the fire to get them that experience, and it was done with a purpose. So those guys have a year in the conference. They know what to expect. We've got a challenging non-conference schedule, but to be sophomore dominated, but again, a lot of those kids, 3, 4 of them were post-grad kids, so technically age-wise they could be juniors. So. And then on the mound, we have Steve Zirinax as our senior, and then a bunch of sophomores and juniors, and but it's that experience that is going to put us over the hump. We know where we're at. We know, what kind of team we have, and these guys have put in the work.
It does feel different. I feel obviously older and more mature throughout the process. It's an emotional year for me compared to all the other years, just because it's my last one, and I got to put everything I got left into this year and see where it takes me. If I can command my fastball, it opens up so much more for my other pitches, and the location of the fastball is huge in baseball, especially in pitching. I would say the ability to throw a fastball comes natural, but the ability to locate a fastball, it's something you have to learn. Like, a lot of people can throw the ball hard, but you always can't command it. So throughout the process, you learn how to command that fastball, and it really helps out.
Every expectation is to win every game. Obviously, it's really hard to do that. I like the group that we have right now. We got a core junior and sophomore group. Like what we see so far, and we just like to work hard and get it going. You can see the transformation in everyone here. The coaches do a great job with developing players, getting to know them. Definitely a different pitcher since freshman year. You grow, you get stronger, and you see it in everyone. Everyone gets stronger, everyone gets better.
I love the pitching staff. We're working hard. We're doing good. We worked hard in the fall and got everything going on all cylinders, and we're looking real good this year. The work ethic is different. We have new guys coming in every year, so I mean, there's different pitchers. You have to do different things with different pitchers, so it's definitely different from when I started. And I think we do have a better pitching staff this year than we have in the past, and I think we're going to do a lot better than we have because of it. Coach always tells us to be the toughest team, and that's what we're trying to be. I mean, if you're going to beat us, you got to beat us with everything, and that's what he teaches us. We got to be the toughest team, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to work hard and be that team to beat.
A mix of youth and experience. Sure, it's a cliche, but there is a great deal of truth in it. A very young team learned a great deal a year ago. It is better for that experience, and it continues to learn.
They've learned to deal with failure. Some guys had never failed in their lives, and it's part of the game of baseball. And I think that experience there is going to push them over the hump. Our biggest thing that we're talking about with these guys is stay in the present moment. Don't worry about what happened your previous at bat or last week or an hour ago. It's stay present right now and bring your best at that moment. And we've done a really good job of telling the guys, hey, this is how you're going to succeed. And I think their mentality is a lot better based on the failures that they had last year. Now they also had a bunch of success, so now it's just kind of making the failures a little bit less and making the success a little bit more. And we think we've got a pretty good formula with our guys to be able to do that.
At the beginning of the year, I was seeing all fastballs, so I could get the timing down and get hit. And as the season went on, I saw curveballs. I didn't really see Division I curveballs before this, so I struggled for a lot. But I kind of figured out at the end that with 2 strikes, make contact, put it in play. And by the end of the year, I got a lot better. And then this summer really, really helped me a lot to understand what to do. It feels so much different this year than last year, more prepared, and I have an idea of where I am in the lineup and what to do when the situation comes. So just a lot better, I'd say. My mindset is home run to center field every time. Home run to center field every time. If I get late in the count, it's mostly putting in play or execute the pitch, but beginning of the at-bat, it's homer to center, and if it's inside, I'll catch it out in front, which will go to left. If it's outside, I'll go to right. But homer to center is my IQ. If I hit a homer to left, it's a mistake, basically, in the inside pitch, because you don't sit on the inside pitch. So homer to center, I can get it out in front. If it's outside, it'll go to right center, and then the mistakes will come when they go over the scoreboard and left. So every at-bat is different. You see different pitches, you see different arm angles, lefty, different speeds, and it's just, you got to take an at-bat, you can't look ahead. And if you're getting out, if you make that at-bat, you got to forget about it. You're going to get more at-bats in the season. You get 220 a year. You can't just let one at-bat dictate it.
Without question, this is probably a far deeper, more talented team than has called the Lasher Park home in recent years. Deeper on the mound, deeper in the bullpen, deeper in the field, and deeper throughout the lineup.
We've got hitters at every position. We've got a lineup 1 through 9 that we think are gonna be able to drive in runs and do their job. We've got guys that can hit the ball over the fence. We've got guys that can run. We've got a really good up the middle defense, and we think with some of the additions to the left side, we take away 10, 15 of the errors that we made on the left side of the diamond last year, and you're going to see, pitchers being more confident, walking less guys, be able to put the ball over the plate, to force contact late in counts. So we're really anxious to see what this team brings, and we couldn't be more excited to get rolling.
Winners from losers. You just want to win more than the other team and do whatever it takes. That's it. Just got to be a full team, pick each other up. Someone makes an error, you don't get upset. You just pick them up. Someone strikes out, you take them back to the dugout and you say, hey, forget about it next time. And it's a mental game, really. We all have the physical tools, but it's who can be strong enough mentally, and that's the difference between winners and losers.